Hello beautiful people, today we're going to be tackling the Truthful makeup tag started by Miss Mel Thompson here on YouTube. We have all sorts of tea to spill, so let's go ahead and jump right on in. So Mel Thompson started this tag a few days ago on YouTube, and I thought it was such an interesting tag. This is called the Truthful YouTuber tag, and basically you have to be as truthful as you can about some very controversial and pressing questions. Now I'm really excited to do this. I really wanted to do this tag because I had such distinct answers for each and every one of her questions, and I wanted to do it as well because I freaking adore Mel Thompson so much. She's like one of my absolute favorite YouTubers. She's such a sweetheart. I love her to death, and this was a really interesting topic, so I figured, hey, why not stir up some controversy today and tackle this tag. So let's just get started with the very first question. So the first question is, have you ever received a product, tried it, didn't like it, and then decided not to review it? I don't really think this question counts for people who are like under 5,000 subscribers. I mean, I've been offered PR and I've been offered like, not really sponsorships, but like, let me give you this item if you make a video about it. But I don't know, if the item isn't really calling to me, I'm not gonna just go for it. I don't want free product that badly. So I basically turned down a few opportunities to do this. So I haven't actually done any sponsored videos, anything that's been like paid for product or do a review for product or nothing like that. I don't know, maybe someday I will. It would definitely have to be a product that I believe in and a brand that I like and believe in. But until that day, I've been totally truthful as far as using my products. I buy them all myself. Trust me, my bank account could tell you that. She cries every day because of how much I spend. The second question is product you use alone but don't show or use online. So I would say that I don't really show me applying lip products very often. As you guys can tell, I overline my lips to hell and back. Literally, like, go down in my description box and you will see I have a little disclaimer there saying, hey, I get it that you might not like it, but I like it. That's why I overline my lips to Australia and back here, because I have relatively smallish lips, but I overline them like freaking crazy. And I know it looks like trash to some people. I know some people say I look like a Bratz doll and stuff, but I like it. I want to have bigger lips, but I'm too poor for injections. Let's be completely honest here. So I fake it, but I don't really show myself applying lip products for that reason, because I know that I'm just going to get like a world of hurt and hate here on YouTube. So I just choose to simply opt out of that. I think I've shown myself applying lip products like literally one time and I was like, meh, never again. Dude, I had someone get so mad at me one time for basically overlining my lips. Like, she was so pissed. It was kind of funny. I showed my friend and we were kind of like laughing at it because it was just so ridiculous. Literally, she typed in all caps, please, with a clap emoji. Do clap emoji, not clap emoji after every freaking word. Overline your lips. You look like a man. And I was like, damn, dude, you feel so passionate about that. Okay. So pressed about someone else's lips. Can't relate. So the third question is product you want but won't buy because you don't support the brand. So I would have to say Kylie Cosmetics. Now, I've kind of ventured away from hating on Kylie so much, I suppose. For a while, I really didn't like her. I didn't really like that. It kind of seemed like she wasn't really into makeup and she was making all this money off of it. And I was like, why are you making all this money? But in reality, I'm just jealous because I want to have as much money as she does and I want to be as pretty as her. But for a while, I really disliked her and didn't want to buy her products. I've kind of veered away from that because I don't know, I've kind of just taken a step back from not buying products because of something someone does, unless it's extremely bad and it happens at this time. Then I've kind of taken a step away, and I know a lot of people might be like, why are you doing that? You need to stand up for what's right. But there was so much controversy that happened this summer with the makeup industry and the beauty industry in general here on YouTube that I kind of just stopped giving a shit. Like, I was so stressed about it and I was so upset over all of these things that were happening, so I basically just stopped caring and started buying whatever I wanted and stopped paying in to the drama. Even though the drama can be entertaining, it honestly stressed me out like no other. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why it stressed me out. It doesn't have anything to do with me. It shouldn't be, but I don't know, it's just what happened, so I just basically gave up on caring about this kind of stuff. And I know some of you might be thinking, this girl is so dumb for thinking that way, but I don't know, man, it's just how I feel. Maybe it'll change one day, but for right now, I just don't really care. But I really wanted to try Kylie blushes for a very long time. And I think I might actually try them one day because I think they look pretty and I was staying away from Kylie for a really long time. I don't think I'll really ever be into her eyeshadow palettes or her lip products, but her blushes look really cute and I'm very interested. So question number 4 is, do you have any blocked words? Yes, of course. Every YouTuber does. Why would you not? Come on, you don't have to sit here and take harassment if you're a YouTuber. Like, no one needs to treat you badly just because you're on the internet, and all these people think that they can, but no one needs to do that. We don't need that here. Just like Mel did, I'm not really gonna say specifically what words I have blocked just because I don't want people working around the system, kind of like what she said. So I'll just give you guys like a brief overview of the nasty things people have said to me on my video. I've had a lot of people try to say that I look like a guy, which, I mean, I'll take it because there are so many beautiful dudes here on YouTube that wear makeup and they are like 1,000 times prettier than I will ever be. So if I could look like them, I'd be happy. So I don't know, I'll take it. But the main thing that I had people complain about was my overdrawn lips. So I went ahead and blocked a lot of the words that they were using describing my overdrawn lips. Sorry about it, I'm not gonna take the hate. I don't need to see that, so bye-bye. So the 5th question is, do you delete comments, and if so, why? Yes, absolutely, I delete comments. If you are rude to me, if you call me ugly, if you say mean words to me that aren't constructive criticism and that don't have good intentions, then you are probably gonna have your comment deleted, and you might even be blocked depending on how rude you were. I don't think that anyone should have to take someone being rude to them on the internet, especially for no freaking reason. People on YouTube are freaking insane compared to other places of the internet. Like, literally go to like Reddit or go to even Twitter. Twitter, which is notoriously mean, is still more tame than what people do here on YouTube. Now, don't get me wrong, there are so many goods that outweigh the bad here on YouTube. There are just the most amazing people here on YouTube who go in the comment section. Literally, like, I have friends in the comment section that I talk to all the time that I love with my entire heart. But there are some really, really strange and aggravated people here who come into the comment section of YouTube. And I haven't really seen that bad of things on my videos. Like, I'm gonna be honest here, people have been rude, but I've seen people comment on other people's videos just the worst freaking things that I could ever imagine. Like people saying kill yourself, and people just saying the rudest stuff to people they've never even met over like a video game or over a makeup product. What the hell? Imagine being that pressed. I can't imagine being that stressed out over something so tiny and small. But when I first started my channel, I truly believed that I had to respond to every single comment. Now, I try to respond to all my comments because I have so many amazing people that talk to me and that take the time out of their day to leave me comments, which I really appreciate because no one has to do that. So I get back to all of my comments that are nice to me and that are even constructive criticism comments. I take them, I don't mind that. But for a while I believed that I had to respond to the haters, and I was trying to be nice back to them because I don't know, I just didn't want to come off as a rude person for blocking them or a rude person for deleting the comments, because at the time I watched drama channels and I was watching Peter Mon. And I'm not hating on him or anything, but he was getting on someone's back for deleting their comments because people were being kind of rude to her. They were being kind of constructive, but they were being a little bit sassy. And he was like, why would you delete your comments? Don't delete your comments. And I was like, oh crap, I can't delete my comments if someone's mean to me because I don't want to look like that and I don't want to look dumb. But then on my birthday, I was at a concert and I was having a good time, and I posted a specific video, which I will link if you want to watch it. I don't know, if you want to experience some more sass, go over to that video, I suppose. But I was basically duping out from my collection the Laura Lee Nudes palette. New Nudes? No, that's Huda Beauty. It's a whole nother can of worms of drama there, but I don't remember what the palette was called. Nudie Patootie. How could I forget that name? Anyway, I was basically duping out the Nudie Patootie, and people were like, your shadows are ugly, you're so dumb, you think you're so smart, don't you? And like being so sassy to me, to the point where I almost started crying on my birthday at a concert that I was supposed to be having fun at. And then I was just like, no more. I'm not taking this harassment. You guys are getting blocked. Your comments are getting deleted. I don't have to see that. So if you leave a constructive criticism comment, that will definitely not get deleted or blocked because I can take criticism. I like to learn from criticism. But if you're gonna be mean to me, I'm not gonna take that. That ain't gonna fly around here. I have to speed this up because I have to go to work in literally 15 minutes, so let's get this show on the road. So the 7th question is, have you ever lied about a product to stay on good terms with the brand? No, I haven't. Like I said, this kind of relates back to the first question. I don't really have that much brand interaction. I do have a few indie brands that I talk to and that I really enjoy kind of being acquaintances with, but it's never really involved product, to be honest. It's just involved like talking about our pets and talking about makeup and whatnot. So I don't know. I've never really had this experience yet, and would I ever? Absolutely freaking not. I don't care if a brand sends me free products. Obviously, I can buy my own stuff. I already do. So if a brand wanted me to give a good review on something that I didn't like, I just wouldn't accept the product, or I would give a review on it and probably give a bad one and the brand would be angry. What are you gonna do? Plus, one of my biggest pet peeves here on YouTube is when people kiss ass to brands or obviously talk good about a product that is so clearly a bad product. I cannot stand that, so why would I ever do that myself? So number 8 is, have you ever initially liked the product when you received it and changed your mind and didn't let your audience know? I would say that the closest thing that I have to this is the Huda Beauty Corals Obsessions palette. I really like this at first because the color scheme is pretty decent. I think the coral theme is really pretty, even though it is monotone, but after I actually tried this product and really tested it out, I was like, no, I take back saying that I enjoyed it. And I did a couple different videos on the Huda Beauty Coral Obsessions palette. I did a dupes video, I think I did a comparison video to my dupes, and I also did a first impressions. And in the first impressions, I kind of mentioned how everything was muddying together, but I said that I had high hopes and that I was hoping that it would work out and I had faith that it would work out. And I definitely touched recently in another video on this topic. I mentioned that the wear time on the palette wasn't very good and that it really only lasted for like 2 or 3 hours without getting muddy and fading. But I feel like that long of a time gap in between my first impressions and from when I touched on it was too far of a distance to actually make a difference for anyone and to be helpful for anyone. So I regret not saying it sooner and not making an update video on that palette, because I knew it was crap, but I just thought people were tired of seeing so many Coral Obsessions videos on my channel, because I literally have like 3 or 4, and I thought people were tired of it. So the next question in the tag is influencer you don't trust. Oh my goodness. I know no matter what name I say, someone's gonna come here and call me an ugly biatch for saying this, which there's a lot that I don't trust. Basically, any of the big influencers other than like a few specific influencers. But there's one in particular that I really don't trust because I know that she's a butt kisser. And you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it here. Nicole Concilio. I'm sure she's an absolute sweetheart. She seems like a really nice girl. She has a really bubbly and kind of energetic personality, and I like that about her. I admire that. But she is a butt kisser to brands, and for that reason, I don't trust her for a hot second. She kind of turned into a meme for a while. People were like making videos like Nicole Concilio loving this so much and like all sorts of crap. So although I think she's a really nice girl and I like her personality, I just do not trust her as far as brands go, because I know that she's trying to stay on PR lists and she's kind of acknowledged it as well. And I think everyone knows this. I personally just wouldn't really trust a review from her. I'm sorry. So number 10 is influencer you trust the most. So I'm going to list off 2 because there's 2 people that I always go to for reviews. The first person is Jen Loves Reviews, because I freaking love that woman to death. She has this amazing energy about her, and you can just tell that she is being so genuine when she talks about her reviews. She talks to you like you're her best friend. She is so relatable and so easy to watch and so easygoing, and she's very informative when it comes to products and ingredients, but she puts everything into like layman's terms. I think that's the saying. I always accidentally say Hyman's terms, but I know that that's not the right thing. No. She lays out all the details for you, but she does it in a way that's really easy to understand and really easy to follow. I really enjoy her videos. They're very thorough and they're very educational, and she seems like a freaking sweetheart. I love her so much. Like, she's absolutely amazing. She's like a light in the beauty community that we all definitely needed. And the second YouTuber is gonna sound like I'm just kissing ass here, but I swear I'm not. She's actually my second most favorite YouTuber here, and that's Mel Thompson, the one who created this tag. I go to her for every single review, and her recommendations for beauty products have drained my bank account so incredibly hard. Like, literally, if she says she likes something and it's something that kind of appeals to me, I'll go out and buy it because she said she liked it. And so far, I haven't been let down. She has convinced me to buy things that I wouldn't have ever bought before, but then when I tried them, I absolutely loved them. Like the palette I have on my eyes today, the Huda Beauty Nude Nudes palette. I wanted nothing to do with this palette. But once Mel Thompson reviewed it, I had to pick it up, and I don't regret it at all. I actually love it, and I didn't think that I ever would. I've also bought a few other things off of her recommendation that ended up being really good as well, but she does have a bougier taste in makeup, so I end up following her recommendation and spending more money, but these are really good products that she recommends, and if she doesn't like a product, the girl will tell you, so I trust her completely. But I legitimately have like 5 minutes before I have to leave for work, so I gotta throw my scrubs on, I gotta hop off camera here. So if you want to see like a part 2 of this, go ahead and just let me know. I think I still have 5 or 6 more questions, so I can absolutely do that if that's something you would like to see. Please do let me know down in the comments, what did you think of this tag and what are some of your answers for this tag as well. But with that being said, that is going to be wrapping up today's video. I do hope that you consider subscribing, and if you did enjoy this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up and hit the notification bell if you want to know when I am posting. But I hope that you are having an absolutely amazing and beautiful day wherever you are, and thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next time. Bye!